Second half kickoff coming your way from Saunders Field. Calvary receiving it, up 14-0. This is Cameron Selders on the kick return.
Up the field.
Nice move.
There we go.
He got to the 26. We moved over a little bit towards the middle of the press box so we can plug the phone in.
Selders on the return for the Cavaliers.
Able to get a
down by number 34, Ash Pinckney.
Go to the truck and get the parka.
Ball be placed
It's like
at
a new
the
man.
That's right.
25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Calvary.
Calvary, 2 big scores in the first half. Thomas Carver, after a long drive, got in a 1-yard touchdown run.
Come on, man. And get the
I don't know what's going on. They're just, oh, there we go, finally.
muddy in our football. Come on, man.
And then 15-yard
Come on, man.
and then 15-yard pass and catch to Joseph Townsend on a slant late in the half. Puts Calvary up 14-0. Here we go. First play of the half. This is Jalen Leary. Bounces outside off tackle to the right.
Number 27, Leary on the carry.
Got up to the 27-yard line for a gain of
He's
3.
brought down by number 32, Davian Smith, and number 28, Clay Deacle.
Brian Evans, Chad Carver with you here. Second half of this big Region 3A East matchup. Winner of this will finish second in the sub-region as Country Day is whooping up on Claxton here. Fake the outside plays. Good, nice run here for Jalen. He's got a first down all the way up to the 39.
27, Leary on the carry, brought down by
We've
number
talked
7.
about it a little bit, Chad, but the two-headed monster, you've got the power and the speed.
Yeah, I mean, again, just showing off his cutting ability, and not only that, his yards after contact is incredible.
Right.
And the strength that he continues to run with, and he always seems to go forward. Now we're coming in with the speed package with Rocco, so I mean, you don't lose much.
A lot of pistol, right? A lot of pistol this game. Here's Rocco, made a cutback. I think Brown made the tackle up at the 42 after a gain of about 2.
He's a 24 on the carry. Rippon. He's brought down by number 62, Brayden Rahimi, and number 6, Andre Miller.
2nd and 8 at the 41.5-yard line for Savannah, or for Calvary. SCD, as you can see, in the green and gold. Calvary, as they've done a lot of the Mark Stroud area, the all-whites on the road.
I like the all-white.
Nair in motion, gets the handoff. Rocco blocking for him. Nice side swipe there by Nair, and he's down inside the 45.
Selders on the carry.
One guy had a chance to make a play on him. Nair did a good job like he normally does.
Yep.
Little jitterbug. And, you know, basically jumped the diving attempt and had good blocking on the edge and were able to pick up a first down. It's a good-looking play.
And a gain of 13. Calvary scrimmages here from the near hash. Cam Dean, the sophomore, is your center. Very young offensive line in the game right now. Bad snap, Leary. Nice cut inside as Country Day's defensive ends were waiting there. Leary is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at the 45.
Number 27, Leary on the carry. He's brought down by number 62,
we got to keep our heads here.
Rahimi. And number 6,
Always in these
Andre
rival
Miller.
games, it's huge. As far as personal fouls and stuff like that, we've already seen
one.
Yeah. Don't know exactly what was happening, but we've already seen one on us for sure.
Scrimmaging from the 45. Quick pass out. Rocco makes the catch behind him. He's in trouble. And he's going to be brought down at the 46 for a loss of 1. Miller, I think, made the tackle for Country Day.
The number 24.
Well, you got to think about it. We ate them up on that play at the first, so you would expect them to make a slight adjustment. It looks like they have, so we might have to go with a little something different there. Maybe a bump and go, just something out of that same formation.
Football at the 47. It's third down.
But again, we're into the wind, throwing it.
That's
so
right.
That matters. I hope we're taking that into consideration.
3rd down and 12. Looking one way, Carver in trouble, just throws off his back foot out of bounds. No penalties? Nope, there it is, the penalty.
Flag on the play.
Referee was saying there was nobody there.
Going to be intentional grounding.
So intentional grounding will be called, as he said he was not outside the tackle box.
For the Cavaliers.
Loss of 7, almost 8, all the way back to the 45-yard line of Calvary. And so Carver's got a little bit more meat on that bone to punt here.
Yeah, that hurts. See if we put helium in the ball at halftime. It looked like they were kicking a shot put earlier.
Yeah.
Man, it was
Scrimmaging actually gave Thomas a couple yards back to the 48, so it's only a loss of 4. But he stands right now at the 34-yard line. No pressure. Oh.
Oh, yeah, get it!
It hit him. I thought it hit the Country Day guy. But did they say it hit Davis Gaylord? Stopped it right at the 30. That's a 22-yard punt, no return. Country Day's got marginally good field position here to start their first drive of the second half.
The 30-yard line.
8.5 to go here in the third quarter. Country Day will start 1st and 10. Is that going to be Klein Peter as a quarterback?
Yeah. Like,
or Mims?
No, it looks like 14's coming out. So
yes, that's Klein Peter, yeah. Number 2 is out wide. They've got Miller in the backfield. Very similar look to what Calvary was just giving him. Deacle goes in motion with the big club. Pass out. Fuchsius Lewis makes the tackle back at the 25.
I love what he did right there, Coach. He started breaking down. He knew he was getting a cutback. He broke down for a big guy. Very good open field tackle.
Loss of 3 back to the 26. 2nd and 13. Great to see Fuchsius Lewis back out there making plays. It looks like Country Day is going to go with twins here to the near side. Calvary's got Rocco and Davis Gaylord out there. Pistol set for Klein Peter. Handoff goes. No, this is Mims in the game. Mims has got some running room. There he goes. Across midfield, 1st down. He steps out of bounds. And they stop him at the 40.
Number 1, Matthew Mims on the carry for the Hornets.
34 yards on the carry.
He's out of bounds by number 21, Ruff.
Dwayne Ruff makes the tackle, 1st and 10.
Play gained about 34 yards that'll be placed on the Cavaliers' 40-yard line.
Well, again, we got to be able to break right here. I mean, they got a 1st down. We got to see what we can do here.
Yep.
They're going back with the heavy package.
Yeah, look at that. 2 tight ends. Man was moving early. Didn't throw the flag.
Oh.
Breaking and swirling inside the 20 to the 31.
Devler on the carry for the Hornets.
Devler down for 9.
He's brought down by number 8, Selders.
Little momentum now for the Hornets.
Yep. Like Dane Spearson coming in at defensive end, give Jakeem a break. But you know what? At the point of attack, we shed 2 blockers and we just didn't wrap up.
Right.
It's a good run.
Tough running again. 1st down.
Andre Miller on the
Andre
carry.
Miller brought down at the 28, gain of 3.
He's brought down by number 54, Lewis. Ball will be placed at the Calvary 28-yard line. First down, Hornets.
Country Day is nearing their furthest inside they've gotten against Calvary the entire game. They got down to the 25 early. Here's the pistol set. Mims, the quarterback. The Bittiger run threat.
Oh.
Ball's in the air. Ball is loose. I think Calvary's got it.
Fumble on the play.
Ball came right out of Devler's hands and right into the hands of
Recovered by
Jalen
Calvary.
Leary.
He held on to that a long time.
Yes, he did.
He rode that too long.
Yep.
And then they got confused, so that the running back snatched and he snatched, and that's
Ball,
what happened.
ball went straight up into the air and into the hands of the Calvary player. Defensive player was Leary. And so Calvary takes advantage of the first turnover of the game. Ends that Country Day drive very abruptly. First and 10, Calvary. Handoff goes to Rocco Griffin, bouncing outside, looking. On the stretch play, he got up to the 28-yard line for a gain of a couple.
Number 24, Griffin on the carry.
Nice play there. Big defensive play for the Cavs.
He's brought down by a
Let's that
swarm
clock
of
run.
Hornets.
We're halfway through the third quarter. Second and 8.
You know, as good as they floated the football, I'd love to see us with some misdirection. You know, go ahead and just, they've got 10 hats. I'm sure they even work on that kind of stuff. They got 10 hats. That was a great cutback. That's what they got to do.
That was Jalen Leary on the carry for a couple more.
Number 24, Griffin on the carry. He's brought down by number 3, CJ Nagura.
Third and 4 for Calvary. Football at the 31.
Hornet fans, it's third down.
Best new man sitting everybody jacked up. Mean Gene.
Mean Gene Oakland. Quick throw. Davis Gaylord on the catch. First down and more all the way to midfield.
Love it.
You can't stop that emotion.
Carver's pass complete to number 2.
Chad Carver here on the color just said a minute ago that Thomas had to be chomping at the bit to throw the football. We saw it there. And he chomped off big yardage. First down, 16 yards on the play right to midfield. That's where Calvary will scrimmage here. Under 5 minutes to go. Quick pass again. This is Nair Grant. Makes one man miss. Makes two men miss. Puts his head down and he gets 6 yards to the 44.
Carver's pass is complete to number 6.
Andre
Grant.
Miller makes the tackle
He's
for
brought
Country
down by
Day.
number 1, Matthew Mims.
Also, the quarterback Mims is there to make the tackle as well. He's playing safety right now.
Yeah.
Try to zoom it in here. The wind's blowing pretty good. Temperature's down to about 65 degrees as the handoff goes to Rocco. Great cutback. There goes Rocco. He's inside the 35. He's inside the 30. He's down to the 24. Flag, though, has been thrown.
Flag on the play.
10 yards downfield. They called the flag. You can see it right there. Running backs have been so slippery here today, breaking in and out of Country Day tackles.
Holding against the
Unfortunately, some
Cavaliers.
big runs have been stymied somewhat by penalties, so they're going to mark that penalty back. Calvary will be scrimmaging right where they just had it. So it'll bring up second down again, and it's still second down at about 5. A brisk wind blowing from the southwest.
You're telling me. I'm locking it for you.
Appreciate you.
There we go.
Rocco Griffin.
North and south.
Yep.
Number 24.
First
Griffin
down, he
on the
got
carry.
6 yards inside the 40.
And he's brought down by number 34, Ash Pinckney, and number 28, Clay Deacle.
Football is at the 38. Calvary kind of giving Country Day a taste of their own medicine. There was some power football.
Flag on
And
the play.
flag comes in late.
Looks like somebody lined up in the neutral zone.
Mean Gene.
Mean Gene Oakland on the call says, told you, penalty against Country Day. I don't know if you got to see the 30 for 30 they did on Andre the Giant, but they actually interviewed Mean Gene.
Did they?
Thomas going long. Throwing it out there for Grant Thomas, incomplete. Threw it about 5 yards too far. He was double covered as well. We've talked about it in the first half, Chad, how they like to put that safety over the top.
Yeah.
And it almost lulls you to sleep.
I know.
Flag on the play, it looks like. Ineligible man downfield against the Cavaliers.
Penalty against Calvary. They'll replay the down, 2nd and 10. Baffling call there. Yeah, the ineligible man.
We're all backing up.
Back to the 39, 1st and 10. Carver setting up the screen. Catch made by Leary. Big hole up the middle. 1st down, inside the 20, down to the 19.
Perfect call by Brantley. You got
Carver's pass is complete.
That was a great play.
20 yards on the play. Moves the chains again.
Ball moves down to
Calvary
the
looking to go up 3 scores. And as you said to me at halftime, Chad, that a team like this, it can be difficult for a running team to get themselves back in the ball game.
It is. You see, back in old when you used to watch Southern, and even my days at Christian when we ran at Wishbone, it was tough when you got down and stuff.
Carver's in trouble. He's got a man open. He's going to go deep though. Second level man. Sorry about the camera there. The catch was made by Nair Grant.
Carver's pass
I saw the play perfectly.
Grant.
They had Jay Weatherington open in the flats. But he went deep to Grant, makes the catch. Nair Grant, gain of 11. 1st and goal from the 8. Handoff inside. That was Rocco Griffin, got the carry all the way down to the 1. Yeah.
Looks like the offensive line.
Yeah. Zoom in here a little bit, see if we can get this
24.
Touchdown across the way.
On the carry.
Trying not to shiver in the face of this wind.
50, Kenny
I'm
Reedy.
shivering. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
There's Rocco. As you see, he is swelled under. They stop him right at the goal line. We would not call the conditions idyllic here at Saundersfield, but if you're a Calvary fan, you're enjoying life right now. Up 14, have a chance to stretch it to 20. 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 1. Calvary's got 2 men outside. Going to go trips here to the near side of the field. You see him there. Let's focus in on the goal line. Carver keeps it himself, dives forward. Touchdown! Carver's 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. It's 20-0 Calvary. 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. We await the extra point here
for the Cavaliers, touchdown.
From Andrew Wilkins. Wilkins to make it a 21-point game. This big rivalry contest, 2 furious rivals going at it across town. Extra point has been blocked. Straight up in the air it goes. He's been close a couple times, as you mentioned earlier. And so it's 20-0.
The extra point try is blocked. Looked like
Chad Carver's still with us, by the way.
Miller got in
We
there.
have moved so we can charge the phone to keep
And
it.
with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the 3rd
Keep
quarter,
in charge
your
here. We
score,
don't
Calvary
lose the
20.
game. We've
Savannah
moved over
Country Day,
towards the
Hornets 0.
Calvary coaches and the couple of guys keeping stats and doing film. Got Greg Phillips and Jeremy Merkling are here. You may hear them in the background. So Chad is.
I'm on 3 broadcasts right now.
I was about to say you're on the huddle. You're on the.
I'm on the Shiver broadcast.
That's right.
Listen, big time time plays, man. We got in there, and that's what we got to do. It's weird. We've snuck it twice, which is odd, but we'll take it for sure.
Alan Parsons' project will get the game back underway. Nice kick there by Andrew Wilkins up to the up back. Oh, a couple guys miss him. Steps out of bounds though at the 34.
Number 33, Albert Grandy on the return.
Tell you what, Chad, some of the fans here have started to head to
Ball will be placed at the
this home side. Fans are noticeably less than it was to begin the game.
32-yard line.
For sure.
First down, Hornets.
Big time. Now they got to try to score quicker. The clock is not their friend. Let's see what happens. Looks like Klein Peter's back out there. I feel like they're going to have to put the ball in the air a little bit.
They've got a guy out here extremely wide. Rocco's got single coverage, no safety help.
Keep it on the ground.
They do. Big hole. First down, a gain of 11 on first down up to the 43.
Number 9, Eric Brown on the carry for the Hornets.
Right now, Chad, Calvary's only playing a
He's
single
brought
safety.
down by number 6, Grant,
Got a
for the
5-3, I
Cavaliers.
believe. Or a
Hey, which I'm fine with. Let's roll him up in the box. This guy's got. Let's make him prove he can throw the football. Now, on a lot of the film we've watched and stuff, I know Mims has caught some go routes. So I mean, that's the one guy I do feel like they will throw it to.
That is the one guy they tried. Remember early in the game on that fourth down play, he's out by himself to the far side. Trips here to the near side for Country Day. Gonna hand it off up the middle.
There we go.
Nice tackling inside. That's Jaheim McKeever
Brown on the carry.
and Quadarius Green. Good to see Jaheim back out there.
31, Green.
Coach Martin is real tough on Quadarius. I actually, he took a couple tackles away from him last week, or the week before when we were at home, and I told him I really felt like, but I'm so proud of Quad. He got thrown into a new position, smaller kid, got thrown into a new position, and all of a sudden,
Quick throw behind the receiver there,
and
third and long.
Listen, that's
Peter's
we're
pass
throwing a guy
intended
we're
for
daring him
number
to do that.
four,
I think
Kenny
we're
Odom.
okay with that. I
It
like
falls
our matchup. I like our backs. Wet. We got to see if the kid can get it done.
Being difficult or hard on the players. I've never done that. Especially to the quarterback play.
Thank goodness we're not pitching it anymore.
That's right. Oh, Lord.
I purposely went to Brantley and was like, look, we got to get the pitch out of the game plan.
Still running, and big hole. Is that Devler that made the run?
Eric Brown on the carry.
There's Eric Brown.
Yeah, some real
Brought
good
down by
blocking at the
number
point of
24,
attack,
Griffin.
You got Big Miller
Ball
in
will be
there. You
placed
got the
at
Deagle
the
kid.
Cavaliers'
Both seniors.
43-yard
Really big
line.
guys, but they
First
can play both
down,
ways.
Hornets.
So, 48 seconds left. We got to try to really make them use as much clock as possible and maybe get another break here. We had a fumble a while ago. We need to keep bending but not breaking.
Deco in motion. A bad snap over Kleinpeter's head all the way back to the Country Day 46. That is a loss of 12.
And that's exactly what we're talking about right there, Coach. And I
drive killer.
Yeah, I mean, I know in the past this has been a little bit of their... Yeah, most likely then at the last play. But, in Claxton, when they went up there, they had 4 turnovers. I think with Christian the other night, I think they had 6. So it's just a young team. Some of the guys are young, and that's just really bit them all year.
There we go. Last play of the third. They got to hurry to get it off. They do. Kleinpeter throws. Pass is caught at midfield, and that's where they'll give him forward progress. Only a gain of 4.
Is complete.
1 quarter to go.
Kenny Odom.
Calvary up 21-0.
Of the third quarter with your score.
I want to show you this nice
Calvary
look.
20,
You can see
your
the
Savannah Country Day Hornets 0.
smacking of Halloween. Beautiful moon rising after the thunderstorms went through prior to the game. And the scene is even more beautiful down here on the field where it's Calvary 21 and Savannah Country Day nothing. 1 quarter to go, 12 minutes. This is Brian Evans, right next to me, Chad Carver. Uh-oh. Zombie Nation. As you can tell, we are right under the speaker.
Where's Will Ferrell?
Yeah. As loud as that is, we may have to let you enjoy the music till we get back. So Country Day will have it 3rd and 17 as we begin the 4th quarter. The ball is right in midfield. As you look across the way, Calvary fans in the background. Looks like about 100 or 150 fans made their way here to Saunders Field. Mims the carry. He has the longest play from scrimmage of the night for Country Day, which is about 33 yards. He ended up getting
Number 1,
9 yards there. And I believe the rest of the way, Coach, is going to be 4 down territory for
sure. For sure.
Davis Gaylord the tackle. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8.
We did a better job of stringing that out. Nair, missed the tackle, but he actually slowed it down, allowed the pursuit to come, and finish that play off.
Mims.
It's like Mims going out.
Yep,
with a
it's
3-7.
wide.
Yep. So you got to take a look at him going vertical. They've been doing some slants, but this is a little further than a slant here.
Add pistol set. Climbing her back. Throws off his back foot.
Good
Knocked
defense.
away by Dwayne Ruff.
Defense by Ruff.
Mims wanted the call. Fans here on this side wanted the call, but no, Ruff got his hand in there and knocked it away.
I thought he made a great defensive play there. First of all, you got to give Saeed credit. He was in his face. He didn't have any more time to throw it.
Right.
And I thought Ruff had inside, leverage on that. I thought he made a good play on the football.
1st and 10 for Calvary. Cavaliers have it at their own 42-yard line. Scoreboard's in their favor. The clock is in their favor. And Cavs
missing. It's like personnel-wise, we're missing something.
You're missing a tackle. You're missing a tackle.
Here comes Jack Mims on early, or late, I should say.
Better late than never.
That's right. And I must admit, I'm not surprised. Pistol set for the Cavs. Fake the handoff, just going to dump it out. Low throw. And
But that's a good thought.
Weatherington, they said, no catch, no catch.
Yeah. Pig got that.
Yep.
Pig got that.
Yeah, the ref, Pig Jones, made the call. Actually, it's break for Calvary. That would have been a loss of about 6. Don't know what the quarterback's doing there. Throwing that ball.
Yes. And I don't know right there if that's something they're setting up for later.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Obviously. Because we've seen that a bunch.
Yeah. Calvary going with that trips to the far side. They showed it again. Oh, great run here by Jalen Leary.
He's still running. Look at him.
Gain of 4.5 up across the 45.
Yeah.
Coaches wanted a call, perhaps. Wherever y'all are, we're glad you're with us here. It's Calvary 21, Savannah Country Day nothing here. CDM's production of the Calvary Sports Network, live on YouTube.
Well, this is a great time, an opportunity. Get another first down, let that clock run. The clock is your friend. Got to put together a couple just simple first downs.
If they can convert here on 3rd down. Carver back, setting up a screen flag.
Flag on the play.
Hey, we've been talking about the WWE.
He's got to learn to fly right now.
That's right. We were talking about it. I don't know if you saw it in the camera, but number 6, Miller, got in there at the play right into Carver, and Carver shot his head back. If you remember, what it reminded me of, Chad, if you remember that episode of Seinfeld when Sid Fernandez spit, yeah, the second had the, that's kind of, he went back into the left just like Kramer did. That move there. 3rd and short. Jalen Leary, good run. He's got a first down and more.
He is something.
That penalty was huge as it allows Calvary to convert the third down conversion. Lead off some more
27,
clock
Larry on
and
the
get
carry.
closer to the victory.
Tell you
He's
what,
brought down by
he
number
earns every
34,
bit
Ash Pinkney.
I was gonna say, he earns every bit of whatever. He is so good. I don't know where I was even going.
Oh,
Man, he is something because he plays hard. I wish, you know, he's such a good role model for these young guys as a senior. He goes out there and he practices harder than everybody.
Carver looking. Pocket collapses as he throws.
Oh.
Doinked in there. Off the ground and out of the hands of Joseph Townsend.
We were fortunate there
Carver's
because
pass falls incomplete.
Miller actually blew that up a little bit. I thought he was going to get a piece of Thomas's arm. I don't know how he got it out of there. We were very fortunate. That wasn't a batted ball or anything like that. Now this is the time I'd love to see us on the ground a little bit.
I've been told my battery's sufficiently charged. We can move back down to the other side if we wanted, as Griffin gets stuffed to the line of scrimmage.
Number 24, Griffin on the carry.
No
He's
gain
brought
on the
down
play.
by a swarm of Hornets led by number 62, Braden
We got some
Rahimi.
meat on the left side
That's
of
true.
it. And they're covering up
They're stopping that wind.
little windbreak.
Hornet fans, it's third down.
2 claps and a Ric Flair.
That's right. Woo! 3rd and 2, quick pass. Nair Grant. There he goes. Nair Grant down the sideline and knock him out of bounds.
Carver's
At
pass
the
is complete to
17.
number 6, Grant. He's knocked out of bounds by number 1, Matthew Mims.
Nair Grant gets Calvary out of a sticky situation, a 3rd and long. Moves the chains down to the 21 officially is where they're going to mark him out.
And I tell you, that's a demoralizing play for the defense. The defense did a good job there. Had us in 3rd and long, and Nair is just able to go out and just make a play, man, and almost took it to the house. I think that was Mims on a game-saving, not a game-saving, but a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown saving tackle, yes sir. I like this look Calvary's gone with. This is the first time they've gone back to the away from the pistol. Here, Nair Grant.
Wow.
Oh, flag comes in too. I don't know what that was about.
Flag on the
That was
play.
Nair Grant. What a block. Jack Carver's over here looking for somebody to high-five him after that block.
He's going to save the car. First thing.
I think they called holding against Calvary on the far side. You can see the zebra convention across the way.
That's Jared. Look at that kid. That kid is talking smack.
Holding is the call.
Flag!
And there's another
Flag
flag.
comes in again. Don't know what this is. Umpire called this one.
Called it on Mark.
We look across the way, see what Glenn Jones is going to call.
How many steps is that? If the holding occurred on the 10, no, he's calling another foul. But if the holding occurred on 10, you about 10 yards after that, and now he's another
We got a
17
personal
past
foul.
that.
Long conversation here.
No, just one.
There was an interception on a long pass from Carver. And there was a flag back at the line of scrimmage. There was a flag at the 25. Helping the old stats.
Says Daddy. I don't know if I recorded that.
We've been having trouble with our internet connection. We are back on now. Tell me what happened here. We had a holding penalty on 1st and 10 from the 21. After that call, there was a personal foul against Calvary. 1st and 15, or 1st and 25 after that penalty. Thomas Carver threw the pass into the end zone. It was intercepted. The pass interception that was taken off the board. We had offsetting penalties. A holding call against Calvary and a pass interference call against Savannah Country Day. So once again, it's 1st and 25. Calvary called timeout. And so that's where we are now. That has allowed Coach Stroud to give an earful to the coaching or the referees. So that's where we are right now. 1st and 25 once again. No holding, or the holding call and the pass interference were taken off.
The most I've seen Pig run.
I know, he's run back and forth a couple times.
He's going to need some
He's
work.
now
Somebody
talking to Coach Coyle. Yeah, he's over here on the near side of the field. Not sure why he's having to talk to Coach Coyle as well. Don't know if it's getting too chippy or what.
Yeah. And you can sense that with the guys. It's getting a little bit that way.
Near Halloween time.
Yeah. Full moon.
Yeah.
And a bat just flew through.
A bat.
Yeah. It's getting a little crazy.
8:47 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Not a big fan of bats. I'm going to be real honest with you, Coach. So if see me bail.
Nair Grant in motion. Going over the middle, slant, caught. Nice catch there by Grant Thomas. That's a little Terry Carter All-State good hands catch. Down at the 26-yard line, a gain of 11. We'll call it 2nd and 14.
Yep, get a little bit of it back. Take your time. You don't have to get it all back in a bunch. Actually, I'm looking for Joseph Townsend, baby. He's been hot all night.
He has.
Let's get 16 back out on the field.
8:20 to go, clock moving. Handoff, good cut there by Rocco Griffin. Got the first down and more. He's in. Touchdown. 27 to nothing.
And you know what? You talk about that all night, but you make those one-arm tackles and stuff like that, and that's all it takes. You get down in the game, longer in the second half and that stuff, where it just continues to put pressure with continuing to tackle Leary and Rocco on those plays, man. I mean, and just one slip up, and you got a 27-yard touchdown, and that's the advantage. Still think the call would have been Joseph Townsend. To be honest. Man, my man's hot. I got him in my fantasy league.
Extra point is up and good.
Love it, man. That's a hidden gem. I actually played him. He's been on my bench, and I actually played him tonight on my fantasy.
8:10 to go in the game. And your score now, Calvary 27 and Savannah Country Day nothing. The round mound of touchdowns, Jared Lorenzen.
Well, I told Thomas if he keeps in, they're going to put him in guard. And they watch film. He's probably in trouble. He's in trouble.
It's not often you get a touchdown throw.
It's kind of nice right now. We don't have anything from the Rock of Ages soundtrack coming our way. We might here in a second.
Yeah, I'm digging the next two.
As Andrew Wilkins comes out to kick with 8:10 to go. It's 27-0. Cavaliers in firm control of this one. We'll move to 8-1 on the year. So that means we'll be playing at home next week back at Specialty Sports Complex in the region crossover.
Okay, so that gives us a home match.
It does.
Awesome.
Big hit on the far side. You hear the Calvary fans and bench give a big.
I told you, dark horse. Listen.
Joseph Townsend on the tackle.
You get fantasy points for big hit. My man's piling them up tonight. What a good kid, though. He's done it the right way.
He has. He's a good boy, yeah.
He's played.
Hey.
He's been on the team. He hadn't got a lot of looks. We got a couple guys down. He next man up, he's come up and he's really made some big time plays.
Calvary,
Happy for him.
Calvary Digital Media, CDM Productions member.
Ball to be placed at the
That's what I'm
Country Day
talking
25-yard line. First down, Hornets.
That first down Hornets has got a little shorter here with the score 27-0 in the fourth.
Same look, so let's see. Not sure if that's Mims. Nope. Fine, Peter. Good tackle.
Devlin on the carry, brought down after a gain of 1.
Number 7, Donovan Devlar on the carry for the Hornets.
I believe that was side. No, it wasn't side. That was the other side over there.
Greg Daniels.
Yeah, Greg Daniel. Yeah.
And he. Yeah, he is. Tell you, Greg's a solid. He's a great tackle. You know what I'm saying? And he was 50. Yeah.
Talking about Joseph Townsley's out there on defense right now.
See, you know, when you got a hot hand in roulette, you let it go. You got a hot number, you play it.
You've been down to Monte Carlo, have you?
16 right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Look like a man.
Yeah, there was some.
Number 7, Donovan Devlar on the carry.
Yeah, there was something not good happened inside in the interior line.
It just rolled Quadarius. If he wasn't as agile as he was, he'd have got somebody else. I've seen that on my
Flag on the play.
We await the call from across the way. This would be the speculation over here is a chop block. We await the call.
Leg whip? Is it leg whip? Yeah.
Chop block is the call.
Chop block against the Hornets.
Eagle Eye Chad Carver all over that one.
Well, I saw it earlier. I wasn't sure, you know, with the my knowledge is not that vast. I wasn't sure if that was actually legal. That's a hard no.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah. Why not roll everybody? That'd be tough.
Oh, that ball's flopping around on the ground.
Looks like they got back on it.
The epitome of ugliness, but Calvary's defense is not able to get on it.
But he was 33 was wide open. I'm not really sure if we saw that and broke.
Ryan Peter recovers the fumble.
So after that penalty, it is third and an immensely long distance.
Looks like they're going back to the Wildcat look.
6:36 to go. We're about halfway through the fourth quarter. Calvary 27, Savannah Country Day nothing. Big story thing on top of everything else. Pitching a shutout tonight.
Yeah.
For the Calvary defense.
Good to see the defense come up. I mean, you know, Country Days
be 2 weeks in a row.
Very physical football team. It looks like we're dialing in right when we need to.
That's a great job by Rob.
Yes, strung it out.
Mims.
Number 1, Matthew Mims on the carry for the Hornets.
Might have lost a couple yards. Sorry about that.
That's true.
6 minutes to go. And Country Day going to have to punt it away. They have no choice here.
Number 7, Stevens on the tackle for the Cavaliers.
And those that were not already due are beginning to head for the exits.
I mean, I know that sounds crazy.
No, not to me.
Bad snap, high snap,
Yeah,
flags fly at the line. I believe this isn't offsides against Calvary.
All right. No, he caught it on them.
Oh no, they did.
Looks like they caught it on
They
set.
did.
All start.
That's having two times.
The buses maybe not have been started yet, Chad, but I believe the bus driver's moseying on over here at the 27-0 mark. Under 5 to go. Low snap.
Oh,
Somehow Davis Gaylord did not block that. I think he had to try harder not to block that than to actually block it.
Ball's down on the 37-yard line. Flag on the play.
There is a flag on 5-yard running into the kicker. I don't even think he touched him. He had to work, like I said, he had to work harder to get out of the way. I think they're asking if they want to move him up. Now they're going to enforce the.
You gotta lay out in front of the foot.
And is that automatic first, coach?
No. That's no. His signification is that. That is those are the. That was not a very good use of
Yeah, I like it.
nomenclature there, but
I like the other one with the rain. What was
this,
it?
yeah,
I'd never heard that one. That was a new one on me.
the signal was the
Penalty is
5
added
yards
on
are
to
added
the
on
end
to
of the
the end
punt.
of the kick. It is cold.
That's-
Teeth are chattering a little bit.
I'm shivering.
Here-
What was the rain? What was the rain? Plethora? Or what was it?
I don't remember what I said. Torrent, I did say. A torrent of rain did come through. Here's Greg Daniel on the carry. Our vocabulary use is preposterous tonight. John Locke would be proud of us with our bringing out the thesaurus this evening. When it's 27-0, that's what happens sometimes.
Number 9, Daniel on the
Having a
carry.
good time with Calvary, picking up another big win over the crosstown rival.
Well, he's got Miller going back there.
We've done everything but prognostication up here. Nice move, Greg Daniel. Think you just got a first
Number
down.
9, Daniel on the carry. He's brought down by number 32, Davian Smith.
Gonna be just shy of the first down, 3rd and short here.
I do like that move.
Like, let you know, baby.
Hey, Ryder got a little mouthy.
Clock is stopped for the moment. Some might be saying, why is Chad Carver standing next to me? Why is Thomas Carver still in the game? But we really don't have another QB to come in right now.
No.
High snap. Greg Daniel, he is
Number 9, Daniel
Brought
brought down
down
in the backfield
by Miller.
by number 6, Andre Miller.
Well, he knows Thomas isn't going to pull it now either. You know what I mean? So he's just going to.
Calvary making the magnanimous
He's been staying honest with it.
move and bringing out the second team, 4th and 4, and looks like Thomas will bring in the punt formation. I'll be see if the foot sounds quite as heavy kicking with the wind here. The acoustics have been great. Nope. Oh, beautiful kick here. Line drive. Gonna bounce at the old 10. Take a Cavalier roll down to the 8.
Danny White. Danny White was
Ball is down on the Hornets.
One thing is for sure, if we ever have to
7
go
yard
quick
line.
kick in the
Yeah.
later on in the season, we're in good shape.
Well, you know, I told Thomas that, you know, we have Dom working with us.
Country
now.
Day will
And
take
so I
over with
told-
3 minutes and
I actually
24
called
seconds
Dom, and
left
I
in the
knew
game.
Thomas was going to have to
First
punt.
down, Hornets.
And I said, and so Dom got out there with him one day last week or this week, and was able to work with him a little bit. And Thomas was telling me kind of what he was doing. So I think it's still something, you know, working to help me out.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. I was gonna say work in motion, but it's definitely that too. But progress sounds much better.
Lord.
Again, you see the guy rolling? He's rolling
Handoff
3 yards out.
for no gain, maybe even a loss of 2, and a
Number
good
9,
tackle
Eric
out there.
Brown on the carry for the Hornets.
I believe that was Davis Gaylord that made the tackle.
He's brought down by number 2, Gaylord.
Number 75 running in the game. Somebody needs to bring out the roster. I don't have one with me. It's hard to... Orlando O'Farrell, the senior coming into the game to play on the defensive line. Good to see him in the game. Was recognized 2 weeks ago against Claxton. 2:48, the clock is running. We're down under 3 minutes to go. Deacle in motion. Kleinpeter going to run the toss. Saeed Stevens makes the tackle after a gain of a couple.
Number 9, Eric Brown on the carry. He's brought down by number 7, Stevens.
That's the old Georgia Tech offensive line in, just kind of running forward and hitting the deck.
Yep.
Gain of 6 is 3rd down and 4 here for the Hornets. Down to the last couple minutes. Larry Munson would say 123 seconds remaining in the game. Got to bring out the Larry reference here, so close to Georgia, Florida. Here's a big run for Country Day. Nice tackle out there by Nair Grant, showing his
Number
strength.
32, Davion Smith on the run.
Smith does get about 27 yards in the first down up near the 40.
Tell you what, Nair made a good play right there.
He did.
He was down. He could have gave up on it. He came back and made a play.
There's the handoff again to Smith. Tough running up to the 45 for a gain of
Number
4.
32, Davion Smith on the carry.
Fuchsius Lewis made the tackle. Jai McKeever as well. Minute and a half to go. Power set. Toss left. Devler.
Good play. I love that.
Brought down by Lewis.
Number 7, Donovan
Gain of a
Devlin
yard.
on the carry.
Guy's arm, he's holding his arm.
Number 31, Green on the tackle.
Yeah.
3rd and 6. Minute 3 to go.
Yes.
And fans, we thank you so much for being with us. It was about 75 degrees and balmy when this game began, or at least right before the game. Then we had a torrential rainfall. Took us off the air.
Number 7, Donovan Devlar.
Devlar gets the first down with 45 seconds.
He's brought
And now,
down by number 42,
it feels
Manning.
like we are in upstate New York. It feels like it's 45 degrees. It's probably about 65, but
I made
wind
a
is
terrible
blowing.
mistake of wearing shorts because it said it was going to be 70. When that rain came through, it took all the heat with it.
If you're going to Jacksonville, bundle up a little bit tomorrow. Come. 30 seconds to go. Handoff. Quadarius Green makes the tackle after the gain of 6.
Brown on the carry for the Hornets.
Brown may have run the last play of the game
Brought
there.
down by number 31, Green.
Fans below us, ones that have remained, are still on their feet. Under 10 seconds to go. Country Day's going to run one last play. First down. Rough. Quadarius Green. There's the horn. There's the tackle, and that will end the game.
That's the game.
And your final score, well,
Calvary 27, your Savannah Country Day Hornets 0. Next week, Hornet fans, your Hornets will more than likely be hosting the crossover game against the Trutland Vikings. More to follow on that, but right now as it stands, it looks like we will be playing here at home against Trutland.
Fans, thank you so much for being with us here tonight. It's been a good one. What now seems at the end a rather pedestrian 27-0 victory for Calvary, but a game that had some intensity at the beginning. Team Chad, they exchanged a couple punts before Calvary finally was able to get a drive going, and something that we were not expecting to see, that trips formation spreading the field a little bit, and through that getting some guys that we were not used to seeing catching the football, including Joseph Townsend. Made a couple nice catches on slants. Thomas had a couple touchdowns, and just like that, another victory on the season, moved to 8-1. Another victory over a rival. And you can't say that everything that you want is in front of you. You're still at the mercy of the power rankings to know what's going to happen. But playing the 3rd seed from what is obviously a weaker western side of Region 3A, so you feel pretty good about getting to 9-1, and then you just got to get ready for whatever comes next.
That's right. You want to, this is a great win in a hostile environment. These guys play very well here. And I feel like we're kind of turning the edge. I think that loss to Christian might have kind of kick-started us a little bit as far as the refocus. I've talked to the guys, and
What's up, Coach?
Oh, sorry about that.
So you can see a lot of things going on up here. I thought we'd turn the camera around as we go off air to say goodnight to everybody. There is DJ Carver. Cast of thousands up here.
Yeah.
We had it's always interesting when you are doing a game and they put you on top. We had several people up here with us, but as said, Calvary comes away with the victory tonight, 27-0. But yeah, a lot still to play for. I mean, you know that you're going to be looking pretty good in the playoffs. At the very least, hosting a first-round game. What you're hoping for is a first-round bye.
Yep.
And being in one of those places where you can host a second-round game. But that all is going to have to come out with what shakes out. You know, last year, such a good season, and then losing in the region championship game, and all of a sudden you're number 9.
Yeah.
This year, maybe not playing the region championship, you may be even higher than that. You just don't know.
With a win, yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and that's the thing. I think we're in a really good position. As far as talking to the coaches and stuff, they said this is by far our best week of practice.
Right.
Again, I think we refocused after that loss, and this right here was a big-time win and a pretty dominating performance by our defense, and I think our offense made some good things happen. And we're going to get some guys back. You know, it's going to be a huge thing. Quan is about a week out, and he'll probably get some reps next week. I think we'll probably still limit him, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, that's the main thing about it. And so, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Hey, well, you'll be back on the air next week once we're back at home. Corey Martin, better get the pipes ready. I've set the bar high coming back here on the air, so
that's right.
He's better bring his A game, or they're gonna be calling me off the bench.
Well, they might be calling you off the bench because we might be leaving for Atlanta.
That's true. That right, be the ATL
yes, so and knock on some wood if I can find it. So come out and support the Cavaliers
tomorrow night.
That's right. Tomorrow at 3, actually.
Yeah, there is a rumor you may see some coverage on Facebook Live.
Okay.
There has been some issues going on with the equipment we have that catches the games automatically. The
camera.
Yeah, it's the Pixelite camera. So maybe check out the Facebook feed of one Gordon Hunter. You might have some coverage of the game tomorrow. Fellowship Christian is the foe in that one, and that is the Elite 8 game. And girls just keep on going.
Well, hopefully so.
Well, that'll wrap it up here from a very cold and windy Saunders Field up here on top of the press box. Calvary victors tonight, 27-0, and they'll be at home next week. We look forward to having you at the Specialty Sports Complex. Thank you for being with us here and sticking with us. We had a great time, and we look forward to more down the road. Again, 27-0, Calvary wins. For Chad Carver, this is Brian Evans. Good night, everyone. See you next time.